Hi there, I'm Sheila. It's wonderful to be with you, and welcome to today's video, which is called New Spiritual Contracts, what they are and how they can help a difficult relationship. So light workers are so sensitive, so empathic, and you can sense a change, and you can sense differences that other people may not sense. And that can make it very difficult when you are trying to navigate day-to-day life with people that are not as sensitive as you. So I often see light workers in very imbalanced relationships with a spouse or a family member who is at a very different evolution rate to them. And that's as it should be. There are many different kinds of souls. Baby souls, sleeping souls, working souls have a very different rate of growth to an angel soul, a light worker soul, or a leader soul. And so if you're in a relationship with someone that only came here to do what they came here to do, after the first 4 years, that's going to start showing. Now, that doesn't mean that the relationship has to end, but the longer you leave it, the worse it can get. One of the things that it is possible for you to do with the agreement of your higher self, their higher self, and with the agreement of your soul council, is you can create new soul contracts. That is usually only possible if you are learning everything that you agreed to learn. And what a lot of light workers do is they stop growing in a hope that they can shore up the distance between them and their loved one. You know, I've done this too, and it's understandable because in many of your other lives you will have had a lot of sacrifice, a lot of pain, and you get some security, and it's absolutely natural that you don't want to rock the boat. However, the reason you're here is to grow, and you can only help other people grow if you are doing everything that you said you would do. So the first thing you always want to do is sit with your guides and talk to them about any work that you agreed to do on yourself, for yourself, that you haven't done. That may be having more speaking your truth. That may be putting down better boundaries. It could be not taking on responsibility for what isn't yours. There's many, many different things that you might be a very, very good person, but these habits are causing you to stay where you are. And very often what happens is that your higher self will refuse for you to grow any further along your path as a light worker if you're not doing what you agreed in your soul plan. So as long as you are learning everything that you agreed to learn, there are different types of soul contracts. So the most obvious ones are a soulmate contract, a relationship contract, or a marriage contract. Those are the three contracts that couples have and parents have when they come together. If you get to a stage that you and your spouse, or you and your beloved, or you and your family member are no longer on the same page, it's very often because you've come as far along that road together as it is possible for you to come. If it is possible that they will grow, that at a higher level they are willing to grow, albeit in a different way to the way that you think they should, your soul council may agree to extend what was going to end. So the other types of soul contracts are teaching contracts, where you agree to teach your spouse more than you originally did. Now, that can bring up life circumstances that you have to get through together, but together is the point. There are also Cathedral of Souls contracts. These are where you agree to help your spouse with their family issues, not rescue them. There are also spiritual enlightenment contracts where you agree to help your spouse become more enlightened. Again, that can bring in turbulence because there has to be material for the two of you to grow together. You can also have contracts which are to do with helping your spouse work through karma, such as family karma, emotional karma, sibling karma, financial karma. But if you renegotiate and you bring those in, you're going to share in whatever they're manifesting as well, which can make your financial life harder. It can make your career harder. So this isn't something that you want to do willy-nilly. The main message here is, don't ignore a distance. Don't do an ostrich impression. Even if you can't address this with your beloved, address it with your guides. Get some help. If they have a behaviour that you can't tolerate anymore, if their viewpoint is very, very different to yours, these are all things that energetically are within you at some level first. It may be that your inner child is triggering them. It may be that your inner healer is triggering them. It may be that your inner parent is triggering them. And so they are projecting onto you. But the root of it can be within you. And that is where you work with your higher self and your guides. You make those changes within yourself to become more empowered over a period of time. It's not a quick fix. And over time, this can allow new soul contracts that allow your marriage or your relationship to evolve. If you would like some help with this, this is my speciality. You can find me over at www.sheilamaria.com/work with me. I would love to help you. I've been through it all myself and I'm here to help. We love you. Bye for now.